Welcome to Gaming Top Down. Today we're going to be playing a two-player co-op mission of Marvel Dice Throne missions. This is a cooperative version of Dice Throne, one of my favorite kind of simple dice chucking Yahtzee kind of variant games, all kind of with a Marvel theme here. I'm going to be playing as Miles Morales. Devin's going to be playing as
Scarlett Johansson.
Black Widow. And we're going to be doing the first, I think it's kind of the tutorial mission. So let's go down to the table. I'm going to teach Devin how to play. I have not played yet, other than watching videos and reading the rulebook. So we might make the occasional mistake, but hopefully not. So let's go down to the table. We'll do a quick teach and then probably do most of the teaching just as we play. All right, down here at the table, there's a lot of stuff here on my mini table. To fit it all in, I had to zoom out a bit, so sorry that you can see kind of the floor a little bit, but hey, it is what it is. A lot here. We've got me over here. I'm playing as Miles Morales. My deck of cards and everything is below here, so just know it's down here. Same with Devin's is below his board, just so we have enough room here. We each have 3 dials. A health dial. If either of our health dials go to 0, we lose. We start at 30 each. Combat points that we'll be using to play cards and things like that. And then a new dial for this missions mode called Momentum. And you can spend momentum depending on the difficulty of the mission to do different things. The main things are shown here on this card for this level 1 difficulty mission is to recruit an ally. You can see the big ally cards in the corner over there. We've got Professor X, Magic, and War Machine available for us to recruit. They can help us with this mission if we pay enough momentum to recruit them. Or we can turn a melee attack into a ranged attack by spending 1 momentum, which kind of lets you attack a minion anywhere on the map instead of having to be right next to them. So got 3 different dials, got our player board. Our player board has a bunch of different attacks on it. If you haven't played base Dice Throne, maybe watch a video on how that works. But basically, like Yahtzee, we're going to get 3 rolls, trying to get the best attack that we can with those rolls. They might be like a set or a large straight, might give us better attacks. We can upgrade these attacks by paying combat points to put upgraded versions of cards on top of them. We have defense rolls. When we get attacked, an ultimate attack here, kind of like the Yahtzee of this game. Devin has different attacks and different like special effects that he'll be using. Miles uses webs and invisibility, and this combo one here, where I think Devin uses agility, covert ops, and time bombs. So we'll be a little bit covert here with invisibility and time bombs. Let's see. I don't want to explain too much since we're just going to kind of get into it as we go. But basically, this is the Dice Throne mission board up here. This first side is kind of all the henchmen's before we flip it over and get to the back, which will be Doc Ock. You can see it's a level difficulty 1 mission. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes. It says the mission scenario is Doc Ock is robbing Fort Knox. The Sinister Six has run light on funds, and the 8-armed crook won't let pesky laws stand in his way. Get past his bots and make it to the vault before he escapes. I said that weird. Escapes. There is the main objectives are listed here. If we defeat all 3 thief bots and move to the exit, then we have completed this side of the board. When we complete it, we'll get some health and momentum. And if you do a perfect completion by defeating not only these 3 thief bots, but also the crab bots that are here, here, and here, then you get a perfect reward instead. So pretty simple. Turn is broken down on these nice player aid cards that we'll probably have off screen. But each turn, one of us will have the first player marker, and that will pass back and forth each turn, kind of just determining who will make some of the important decisions if we have one. The cool part about this, Devin, is most of it we do at the same time, which it will be kind of nice. So it'll go fast. There's not a lot of waiting for each other. We can still help each other. Like you could play a card to change one of my dice to like a 6 to help me out or whatever. but a lot of it will be done simultaneously. So first is movement. We both have a pawn here. This is Miles and Black Widow, and we enter the level here. And you can move as far as you want, except for you can't move through enemies or through blocked spaces. So here at the beginning, I could move all the way to here, for example, and you could maybe say you want to go there, right? So you kind of have unlimited movement, except you can't move through things. When an enemy is defeated, we'll put one of these cool acrylic markers on them to show that they're defeated. We'll get 2 momentum for defeating them. Whoever has the first player token at that moment will determine how those 2 momentum are distributed. And then we could move through that defeated spot because the dude's no longer there. So that's how we're going to move to the exit. Whenever you move onto one of these red tokens, they're called a boost token, I think. Yeah, boost tile. I'm going to flip them face up in a second. They are face up when you're there. They're good things. If you stop in a spot with a boost tile, you remove it from the board and get whatever's on it. It might be health or let you draw a card, get another combat point or something. So those are good. On the boss side, some of them will stay face down and they will do critical attacks to you. So they're a little bit bad on the boss fight, but we'll get to that when we get there. So we move, then we do the heroes part 1, where we do a normal dice thrown turn, basically. We're going to do an upkeep phase where we draw a card from our deck. We get another combat point, just like normal. That's in income, actually, which is skipped on the first turn. Then we'll do main phase, where you can play, this is a traditional dice thrown card here that kind of goes through your turn. Main phase, then you're going to roll your dice. We do this, again, simultaneously. We might both have to share this one dice tray, so that'll be a little funny, but hey, we'll make it work. Then once you are ready to attack, you are supposed to say ready to attack.
Oh, I'm down.
You don't have to say it. Once we're both ready to attack, then we'll resolve the attacks in turn order. Attacks are melee attacks by default. And so they will attack one enemy next to where you are. Unless it's a ranged attack, you can get range by spending 1 momentum. Ranged attack can attack one enemy anywhere. So even from right here, for example, I could attack this bot all the way over here with a ranged attack. The henchmen have those same limitations that are listed here. Melee. This one is ranged. We'll get to that in a minute. And some of them have something called multi-strike, which means that their attack would hit all heroes in range, not just a single one. So those are the 3 types of attacks. Melee by default. Multi-strike means it hits everyone in range. And then ranged means basically anywhere on the board. So we'll roll our dice. It will do a bunch of damage, most likely to them. I forgot to put the damage tokens on them, so we'll put those on in a minute, but you can see they start with 12, 11 health. This laser can't be destroyed, so it's just always there hurting us. If one of them is destroyed, like we mentioned, we'll put a defeated marker on it. Hooray. If not, or even if one is, then we go to the next part, which is the enemy's upkeep phase, where they might have a status effect like being poisoned or whatever, and that would affect them. Then we do a single roll for the enemies. The dice pool they have is determined by the number of players. They have 2 red dice, 2 black dice, plus 1 for every additional player you have besides a solo player. So we'll be rolling 2 reds and 3 blacks in our game, and just a single roll. And then we look at each type of henchman to see if their attack fires or not. So if we got 3 of that orange symbol, crab bots across the board would. If we got 2 and that, thief bots would. And if we get 1 of these, the 6, then the laser will strike as well. We'll get into some of that as well, crisis abilities and stuff. But anyways, so they'll roll once. It will probably attack us. If it's a defendable attack, then we'll get to use our defense rolls just again, like in standard Dice Throne, in order to block some of the damage or things like that. Okay. Then we have this crisis. I said that weird crisis clock over here. This is just going to count down through the game, and it will move a number of spaces equal to the number of us. So it would move 2 spots, and any symbol we move through or land on will activate. And these basically act as like a timer. The longer we stay on the map, the more bad things that are going to happen to us. If one of these symbols matches the symbol on a henchman, then their crisis ability will activate. So this one is deal 2 collateral damage to all heroes. And that's once per undefeated crab bot. So that could be 6, because there's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. So they might be good to take out first, to be honest. Thief bot, they'll get shields, which will that will take damage first before their health goes down. And then the laser, does it have a crisis ability? It doesn't look like it. Anyways, so that's a whole turn. So the enemies attack us, and then we go back to the beginning of the turn. So it's really pretty straightforward, Devin. In order to finish our setup here, I need you to roll 1 die, so we can determine where the crisis clock starts. And that'll just tell us how many to move it from north. 6 spots. Wow, look at you, rolling 6s already. So if you'll twist that guy 6 spots to the right, that's where he'll start. Straight down. Look at us. Okay, then we're both going to roll 1 to see who's going to be first player for the first turn. And it's going to be me, so I will take this acrylic first player token as the first player. Okay, and then I think the last couple setup things that I forgot to do is, Devin, if you could grab some of these health tokens out of here. There's 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, ups to 9s and 10s. So probably a 10 and a 2 for each of these crab dudes, a 10 and a 1 for each of the thief bots, and there's nothing for the laser. And I will flip over our boost tiles, and then we will be just about ready to start. So, Devin, any questions here before we go?
No, but I wonder if I should change my hero so that this is easier to watch, as we somehow ended up with almost identical colored dice.
We did. That's funny.
And I'm 2 down.
I think it's probably fine.
Okay.
We'll just be confusing, so that'll be fine. I'm gonna push this back up a little bit so the whole dice tray is in sight. Yeah, just there. Okay. And let me see. I think we're just about good. We dealt the 3 allies face up, created the dice pool, put our pawns by the map, boost tokens. I guess the last thing I'll kind of show you, Devin, is this is a kind of cool system in this game. At the end of a mission, if you defeat the mission, you're going to get some perk points. And then you will fill in these dots on the perk point chart in the column equal to the difficulty of mission you just played or lower. So if this was a difficulty 3, we could fill in any of these. Once you have a perk completely filled in, that perk will be active for you for like the rest of your campaign. And you slide these underneath your player board until all of it is covered, except for this bottom section, because these are abilities you can activate during the game, and these ones all activate kind of beforehand. And so it's kind of like a ongoing campaign, and the cool thing is you could swap out characters even between rounds, but your sheet keeps all of your upgrades. So I could be Black Widow next time, for example, and you could be Spider-Man.
But
we have our own individual sheet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So kind of cool. It's also one way you can increase the difficulty and stuff. So on the back of these, it has a list of all of the missions here. I did an unboxing of this game, so if you want to see every mission board, because I did open every single one, you can find that here on the channel too. But you can see there's 20 of them, 2 difficulty 1s, 4 difficulty 5s, and a bunch in the middle. So, anyways, that's basically it. Kind of to finish our setup, you put all the characters. We need a 10 and a 1 on that guy. And then I think we've got all the health and the boost tokens out there. So last thing that we need to do is set up just like normal for a game of Dice Throne. So you're going to shuffle your deck. And then you're going to draw 4 cards. I already gave us both 2 combat points. So that part should already be kind of good for you. And 30 health. And then those 4 cards will be your starting hand. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, our decks of cards and stuff are just off screen because it's a little tight in here at the moment, but this will be good. I'm excited at least, but we'll see. Let's see, Crabbot being able to do a ton of damage to us. Oh, but it is only, so it's melee, only the ones next to us. You probably don't want to be next to more than one of them at a time, just in case their crisis ability goes off, because then you'd take 4 damage instead of 2. And he just gains shield, which doesn't seem too bad. Okay, all right. I got the first player token, didn't I? Sure did. All right. While we're here and kind of planning our turns, I'm going to put these cards up until we start rolling. That way we can kind of remember. All right, so I will be first. I don't pass the token since it's the first turn. So first we're going to move. Technically, if there's a spot you want to go, since I'm first player, I get first dibs, but we can move at the same time. I'm probably going to move right here to get these 3 momentum. I'm going to take 2 of them because I'm a big jerk. But
unreal.
But you can have 1. Yep. And then the token's just moved. I'll just make a pile over here. And then Devin, you can move as well. Oh, look at you. Going for
so now we each have 2.
Unless you want to give that to me. Actually, since I'm first player, I think I determine how it's distributed.
Oh, you can have it if you want.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I think... I'm sorry. I think that was a mistake. I think I get all 3 for mine, and then you get 1 for yours, because that was like where we ended. When we defeat a dude, then I think we get to distribute them. Yeah, see, start player distributes 2 momentum when a defeat tile is placed. So, anyways. So I still got more than you, so eat that.
Unreal.
Okay, now we're going to start attacking. So both of us can kind of go through a Dice Throne turn here. I don't think that I'm going to play any cards. I basically have...
How many in my hand?
4. My cards all help me with dice rolls, or I could gain invisibility. Which would let me roll a defense attack even against an undefendable attack. I don't know. I mean, sure.
And can I just play this since it doesn't cost anything and just gain 2 combat points?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. So that's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to play this, which costs me 1. Gives me invisibility, excuse me. Cool. And I think then I'm just going to start rolling. And you can finish your stuff. I dropped a die, so that's good. And it rolled forever away. Let's see if I can take the camera.
And so now I am able to spend 2 combat points and upgrade this attack if I want right now.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to do it so that I'm goaded through this whole mission.
Oh, nice.
So that turns Widow's Gauntlets into Widow's Gauntlets 2. Gets a little stronger. And also gives me another ability on the bottom that I didn't have before. Pretty fancy,
yeah, nice.
Called Covert Mission.
Okay, I got 1, 2, 3, 6. Ooh, I did get 4 of these hands, though. Move them out of the way so you can roll. Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got all of those. Dang. Well, with me doing 6 damage and you doing 7, we could kill one of them.
Get wrecked, bots.
Might be kind of cool.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't
would
know
I
the-
would choose Baton Strike here
Yeah.
for 5 X's.
I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... Oh, well, sorry. Mine is only... Roll number 2.
I imagine
Got
her
it.
hitting that robot at least 200 times with the baton before it
No.
gets to the inside.
She can swing that baton very hard.
That's crazy.
Okay. So then I'm going to attack this guy. He goes from 12. I do 6 damage, so he would be down to 6.
And I'll just attack the same guy just to get one out of the way, right?
And you did 7. So yeah. So he's dead. We'll just put these.
Does our extra damage go to the next guy?
No.
Okay.
Nope. All right. So him's defeated.
Hims is defeated.
Since I get to distribute those momentum, I'm going to take... Oh, no, just kidding. I'm going to give you both of them. So you're going to have 3 momentum as well. So we both have 3. I feel pretty good about that. We could get an ally, because in main phase we can do that. And main phase we get even after we attack in step 7 of a dice thrown turn. So I don't know. What do those allies say? I've got a pretty massive glare from my side. You might as well. You see, War Machine costs 3. He says once per round.
During your roll phase, offense kicker, if you're attacking, roll 1 dice, add half the value as damage. On a 5 or 6, you must exhaust attack modifier. Exhaust is add 3 damage.
Okay.
Magic. Ooh, an X-Men. Melee. Deal 1 undefendable damage. Then if the opponent you attacked has 9 hearts or less, set their health to 0.
Oh, wow. She's just like an ultimate.
Yeah,
Heal.
you're out of there. And exhaust is add 3 damage.
Okay.
Professor X, once per round during an opponent's roll phase, spend 3 momentum. Change one of the targets of a henchman's attack to a different chosen henchman, or no target. Target must follow range versus melee limitations. Or you can exhaust by spending 2 momentum, prevent all damage, and ignore all effects from a single incoming attack.
Okay. So exhausting is discarding them basically to the bottom of the ally deck, so they're only with you for like a turn or whatever. If it has a plus symbol before the exhaust, then you do the same thing, get the extra by discarding them to the bottom of the deck, but you can only do it if you also activated the ability above it.
Okay.
So that's what exhaust means, just as a little thing there. I don't like War Machines, but Professor X and Magic sound pretty cool. Do you want an ally?
Oh, shoot, I don't need one, but why not?
Which one you want?
Professor X.
Cool.
Probably.
I'll take Magic then. So I'll get rid of 2 momentum, move my discard pile down here.
And when are we able to get allies?
Right now.
Just at any time?
Any main phase, and you get main phase before and after your attack.
Oh, I see.
And then discard phase is discarding down to 6 cards. I don't think either of us has more than 6. So I think we are golden. That sound about right?
All right, so this goes to 2. And I
Yes.
get him. And then should I put new allies out?
I think so. That's a good question, though. Let me double check. Allies.
And I'm going to upgrade. Well, I don't know if I can do that right now. Main phase.
Yeah, replenish the ally HQ immediately. Each hero may only have 1 ally in play by default.
I'm upgrading a defensive roll. I can do that right now, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this goes here, and then I will have. How many combat points should I have started with?
2.
2, and I went up to 4.
Yep.
I never took them away though for upgrading, so I have 0 now.
Okay. My ally Magic here, her ability here is a offensive ability, so I get that as an attack that I could activate instead of one of Spider-Man's attacks here. So I'd have to have 3 4s to activate that. But it kills somebody if they have 9 or fewer damage at that point. So, anyways, kind of cool. All right, Devin, we did all of our stuff. I'm gonna move my dice.
Would you like me to put more allies out?
Oh yeah, they do replenish immediately, so that would be great.
Oh, we got She-Hulk.
Nice.
Heck yeah. An Archangel. Dang.
They're cool.
They are cool. I just want to look through all the cards.
I know. I like how big they are. If you want to see all the cards, I did an unboxing. You can see all of them. Okay, so now we are to the enemies are going to attack us. Well, if they had an enemy upkeep, if they had a status effect on any of them, then they might get hurt from poison or something, but they don't. Now they'll roll. So you'll roll all 5 of their dice once, Devin. Oh, shoot.
Oh, uh-oh.
Okay. Hey, that wasn't bad, actually, because by getting all 4s and 5s and 1 6, the crab bots and the thief bots are not going to activate because we didn't get any oranges.
But the laser will.
But the laser will. He is a multi-strike, so he attacks multiple characters. He's also ranged, so he's going to attack everywhere on the board and deal 2 undefendable damage. Don't get a defense roll. I could technically use my invisibility to take my defense roll, even though it's undefendable, but I'm going to save that for an attack that does more than 2. So we both take 2 damage, right? That sound right to you?
From 30 to 28.
Yep, not too bad.
Ouch.
Okay, now I think last is the crisis clock, and it's going to move once for each character who's playing. So it's going to move twice.
So here?
Yep, and it moves through the crab man.
Oh, oh shoot.
And his crisis ability is once per undefeated crab bot, deal 2 collateral damage to all heroes. So he's going to do 2 damage. This one can't reach either of us because it's a melee attack. This one is going to hit you, though, for 2. So sorry that you're next to him.
Do I get a defensive roll for a basic attack like that?
You don't, since it's a red collateral damage, it's undefendable.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
So I'm down to 26.
That's right, yeah. But we'll take care of him, so no worries. Okay, that's a whole turn. Not too bad. So I pass this guy to you. Now you get to make decisions.
Oh,
and now we go right back to movement. So might be smart to have you move to the health spot just to get some of that back.
And the only way I get there is by going over the guy we just killed to
That's
the
right.
heart.
That's right. Yep.
Basically, there would be no other way currently to get there, right?
Yes, that's the only way.
What's this on? What space is that 2 on?
The 2, it's right here.
Okay.
Sorry, it just moved for some reason.
So I would go here, and I'll go back up to 28, right?
Yeah.
And that just exhausts this token.
That's right.
Okay.
I'm going to go here and draw this. Lets me draw a card. I want to take out this crab bot. I think, yeah. That way we're both hitting him. I think he'll be taken out. Okay. So I will draw another card. Hooray. Helping hand. And I got like all roll phase action cards, but that's good. Okay. So we did movement, took our tokens. Now we're back to a regular dice thrown turn. So this time we do have upkeep and income. So you're going to draw, get a combat point.
But we don't do any upkeep because we don't have status effects.
We don't
on
have
us.
any status effects.
Okay, so I'm drawing 1 card and gaining 1 combat point. I see.
Yep. And then I could upgrade my combo ability, but I don't think I'm going to because it would take both of my CP points. So I'm not going to. I'm just going to start rolling. All right. Ooh, I got a small straight. 3, 4, 5, 6. Small straight for me is deal 5 damage and inflict webbed. That's not bad. I'm going to see if I can get the large, though. Let's roll this guy. See if I can get a 2. Got a 1. I feel like I have a card that will... I could do this. Change the value of any one die.
It's crazy. I rolled a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I don't think I have anything that uses that.
You have a large straight right here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
2, baby. Ah, dang it. 6. Okay, well, I got the small straight. All right, well, I'm ready. Oh, what are we supposed to say? Ready to attack.
Ready to attack.
You're first player, so you're attacking first.
So I gain agility. I'm going to put agility on me.
Sweet.
I don't know. I don't remember what that does, but I'll figure it out in a second. When a player with this token receives damage, they may spend it and roll 1 die. If the outcome is 1 to 3, prevent half incoming damage rounded up.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. Agility. Okay, and deal 7 damage and roll 4 of these.
Mm-hmm.
So, rolled 4, got 4 eyes. On eyes, inflict time bomb. So 4 bombs on that guy?
Just 1.
Oh.
It would if it would let you do more than 1, it would have that multiplication
I see.
symbol. So you rolled an eye, so you get to inflict time bomb.
Get time bombed on this, bro?
Yeah. And how much health did you take away?
7.
Okay. I'm taking away 5.
So he's...
And I'm webbing him, which would do 2 more. So he's dead. I think we got him.
He has a time bomb on him.
He does.
And he's webbed.
Yeah. So he's ultra dead. You can probably have your time bomb back. Save your inventory. All right, first player, you get to distribute momentum.
1 and 1.
Oh, sweet. I'll take it.
It's fair, and it makes me not feel bad.
You didn't like how I took all the momentum at the beginning?
I mean, it was confident.
Okay. That was everything from our turn, I think. I guess we still have our second main phase, and you could discard down to 6 if you have more than 6, but I don't.
I don't either, so.
Cool. All right. Enemies are rolling. And as long as you don't get a 6, there's no enemies right next to us. You got a 6.
And a lot of orange things.
I could make you re-roll that 6.
How about I do it because I have 1 more. Oh, no. I mean, no, you got more combat points, so you would do it.
Do I? Okay, let's do that. I'll play Helping Hand. Select one of your opponent's dice and force them to re-roll it. Discard that. Get rid of a CP. All right, re-roll that 6.
Watch it get it. Watch.
I know.
Ooh, it
No
was
6.
close.
All right, Henchman and the Crabbot would all activate, but they're melee attacks, and none of them, boom, 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 are next to us. So, I think we're golden.
Awesome.
Next up is the Crisis Clock. It moves 2 spots and went past the Thief Bot symbol. So both of them are going to, well, all 3 of them are going to gain shield. So Devin, if you can reach 3 of those shield icons there next to health, yep.
And are they going to just be a 3 every time?
Are they 3 on both sides?
It appears so, yes.
Okay, so yep.
So just on the blue guys.
Yep, just like that.
So that just means they have 14 health now instead?
That's right. The shield gets hit first, but that is
Okay.
correct. Cool. That's another whole turn. Pretty quick. Okay. Back to me as first player. Boom, boom, boom. And put this back in here for a sec. Movement. Do we both gang up on that thief bot? Or this one here? Or we could move over. Or like one of us could and one of us could. I don't know. What do you think?
I think we do need to kind of double team the thief bot, and then you choose if you want combat points or momentum, and then I'll just go to the other one around him. Because I mean, he's gonna take 14. We don't really have attacks that are gonna one shot him as a single player.
Yeah, that's true. Unless like I could exhaust. Well, never mind. That's a plus exhaust. I will take the. I'll take the momentum. Zoom, 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 zoom. Up to 4.
Okay, and then I will just move to here and get 2 combat points.
Cool.
I feel like I just ate a Mario mushroom.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. All right, now we are back to a regular turn. So draw a card and get a combat point. Boom. Then for main phase here. I am going to not do that. Move these cards.
I will be playing this for a combat point to just get 2 more cards in my hand.
Nice. All right. 3, 4, 6, and 2. Oof.
I will be playing this to gain 2 agility unless I can only... No, I will not. You stack limit is 2. Forget that. I already have 1 on me, so...
So you could put a second one on you, but you don't want to spend it.
Yeah, I could spend it later
Right.
to get
That
the
makes
2
sense.
for 1, buy 1, get 1.
Oh, it will let you put 2 on there?
Yes, gain 2.
Oh, yeah. That's smart then. Sorry, I missed that part. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for the large straight again. Yeah. Yeah. Didn't get it. And hiya. Ooh, didn't get it. But I have cards that will basically let me get it. I don't want to spend both of mine, but I'm going to. I'm going to play So Wild for 2 combat points. Change the value of any 1 die. And you're going to be a 5.
You're gonna be a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Draw a card.
was I supposed to use this passive over here? Begin the game with 3 covert ops?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so I'll just stack those here, and then I'll figure out what they do. You may spend this token once per turn during main phase to do one of the following. Put an ability upgrade from your hand into play. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. If none of them are ability upgrades, you may reveal these cards and search the deck for an ability upgrade. Otherwise, put them back in any order.
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, it says use to look at or rearrange cards. Those are cool.
Huh. I'll probably forget to do it, but heck yeah.
Hey, very cool. Okay, I did the first part. Draw 1, deal 8 damage. 3 would come from the shield. So we'll get rid of that. And then 5 from 11 would leave him with 6.
I'm going to reroll all of mine because I'm still on my first roll. Just for
I'm
fun.
inflicting webbed, which would do 2 more, so he's down to 4. And the next time he's attacked, the damage becomes undefendable. So
Okay, so I have a small straight here. Inflict time bomb.
deal
On that,
5,
bro.
5 damage.
And deal 5, so he's just gone.
He's dead. Yeah. We're wrecking these fools.
Yeah, this is...
This makes sense why it's the tutorial mission, but you can have a momentum as well, Devin. Got too much momentum.
How did you do that with one hand?
Just put thumb on the top.
Ah, I see what you did.
Yeah. You know, it's a skill.
That's amazing. Holy, you're so good at this.
Okay. I think our attacks done. We got rid of that thief bot. And there's 2 more thief bots. 1 more crab bot. If we get all 3 of them, then that'll be a perfect completion. Get 6 health and 3 momentum.
We might as well go after it. We're not getting hit that much.
Yeah, for reals. And it's actually an additional 6 health and 3 momentum. So it would be 12 health and 3 momentum distributed among the players before we flip to Doc Ock. I wonder if he's going to be tough. We'll see.
I hope so.
I do as well. This first
hope
mission
he
is...
beats us.
Oh, hardcore.
It'd be embarrassing to lose the tutorial, but...
Yeah, don't put that kind of shame on us, Devin. Okay, we did our turn. We are to the henchmen rolling. They're both far away, so... Or all 3 of them are not in melee range. But I'll roll these this time, I guess, Devin. As long as I don't get a 6, the laser won't get us. Dang it, I did roll a 6. I have... What do I have?
I also have one more. Chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5 dice during the offense. Never mind.
Well, I think we're just going to take it. So I'll take the 2 damage. I don't want to use invisibility.
I also take it, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Be attacking everything.
Unless you wanted to use agility, but I'd probably save it for when
Yeah,
we're fighting Doc Ock. Okay, now we're at Crisis Clock. Oof, this is a rough one. Crabbot and lose a CP. I don't think you can go below 0, which is kind of lucky that I'm at 0. So,
all right, Crabbot.
Crabbot, he would do 2 collateral damage to all heroes, but that's melee, and there's he's not within range of us, so not really a worrisome one at that point. All
if
right.
all the enemies on the board were range attack, this Crisis Clock would be much scarier.
Yeah, I imagine they start to do that more often. Okay, so we're moving again.
Where are you going? Do you have a lot of cards or no?
I have 5 cards.
What if we don't go to slots that are by the enemies? Can we not attack them?
We can if we use some of our momentum to turn our attacks into ranged attacks.
And how much momentum does that cost to do that?
It says it here on this card. It's 1.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you can turn any attack to a range attack just by losing 1 momentum.
That's right. That's interesting. Because, yeah, then we wouldn't take, like, damage, which would be nice. Because those thief bots, they do multi-strike, it's melee, and they inflict burn, and then deal 2 undefendable damage. Yeah, I don't really want to get burned. But there is a combat point and a momentum up there, so I don't know. Wish there wasn't a glare right there, but you can kind of see it. There's a thief bot, crab bot. What do you think, Dev? We could spend some momentum, turn our attacks ranged, and just kind of stay away from them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to spend at least 1 or 2 momentum
Yeah, let's
on the
try
next attacks.
Maybe you should go here and get the cards, and I'll just move.
How many cards do you have? I have 4.
I have 5.
So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, move me there and I'll take that.
Cool. All right, and then we are back to our turns. Upkeep phase. Draw a card. Get a combat point. I just drew my Spider-Man promo card. For 0 combat points, roll 1 die. On 6, I didn't get a 6. I would have got combo and invisibility. On any other outcome, draw a card. So I will draw a card. The card I drew was Double Up. Just for 1 combat point would let me draw 2 cards. I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so I'm to rolling.
Oh, my corner.
All right. It is weird to roll into a corner. Keep getting these straights. 3, 4, 5, 6. Luckily, they're pretty good. Guess I go for the 2. Dang. And darn. All right. Well, small straight, 5 damage. and inflict webbed. Or what else can I activate? I could do spider reflexes. Roll 2 dice and deal damage equal to the total roll value. Wow, that could be pretty crazy. It's a little risky though.
I'm going to gain agility. I feel like we're sitting pretty, so I think it's fine to do. This isn't much of an attack, but it advances all time bomb tokens and inflicts time bomb. If I spend a momentum, I can choose someone to put that on.
I think so.
Okay. Who do we want to attack? Who's got the most health up there?
The thief bots have 3 shield and 11 health, so they're at 14. The crab dude's at 12. Cool. I'm going to do this one. It's a little risky. Spider reflexes. Roll 2 dice and deal damage equal to the total roll value. But it has a consolation price here. If the final roll value is 5 or less, gain combo. But do I have a card here that would want to do a full reroll? No. That was lame. That was lame. Okay. So
My turn was lame too.
Gain combo. I deal 3 damage. Have to use a momentum for it to hit somebody. I'll hit the same guy, removing 3 damage from his shield. But then I get combo, and I can spend combo, which I'm going to do immediately. So maybe this wasn't a dumb turn, because it lets me take another offensive roll phase immediately, targeting the same enemy. So I basically get to combo it into another attack, which is kind of cool.
Whoa.
6, 6, 5, 2, and 3. I can go after some 6s. That would be hardcore. Let's try it. I got 2 6s with my
You
first
got
roll.
this, bro.
Historically, I'm not a good roller.
Do you want to reroll? I've got multiple things.
I have. I'm gonna do my third roll and just see what happens. Okay, I got 1. I think I will just. I don't know that I want to use this, but I'm going to. I'm going to spend a combat point to play 6-it, which lets me turn one of these into a 6.
Oh, goated card. Do you want me to play one? Are you looking to get 5 6s right now?
I don't know. It might be best to save yours for later, but if we got it, I guess we would kill him. But I'm probably just going to turn it into Venom Punch, which would do 7 undefendable. I'm guessing I'd probably have to spend another momentum for this combo that I'm doing. So I'm going to just... I'm not 100% sure, but we'll do it just to be on the uppity up. Yeah, I'll probably just do that. 7 undefendable damage to this guy. He went from 11 to 4. Can you reach one of those 4 tokens by chance? And I would gain invisibility, but I'm already invisible.
Who is it? This bro?
Yeah. All right, and then I think I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. All right, we are back to enemies rolling. Just don't get a 6 and gold and go.
I'm down to take some damage. I feel like we're pretty healthy.
Yeah, I feel like we're doing okay too. I'm gonna take 2. The crab bots and the thief bots would activate, but we kept ourselves at a distance on purpose, so that won't do much. And then the crisis clock's gonna move, and we're gonna have to discard.
Discard 1 card. Okay.
A card. I'm going to discard double up.
I'm going to discard Assemble. No, I'm not. I'm going to discard Get That Out of Here. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Nice. Okay. Back to us. We're moving. If we want to move, or we can just stay. Probably just gonna stay. Well,
No, you need some combat points. Get
Okay.
up there and take some damage.
I don't know. I'm going to actually move down here. Remove one status effect or gain one momentum. And just get another momentum since I spent 2 that turn. Then you just going to stay?
When can I recruit? Can I only have one recruit at a time?
You can. I think
Okay.
that's part of the perks sheet is you can upgrade that to have more than one.
Okay, so I need to like use this guy at some point to ultimately get someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And it looks like his attacks cost momentum to use. I didn't realize that. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just exhaust him to prevent all damage from a single incoming attack.
Yeah, that's pretty good. The other one, spend 1 of the 3 momentum, change one of the targets of a henchman's attack to a different chosen henchman. So you're basically making the henchmen's attack each other, which is kind of cool. Does cost a lot of momentum. All right. Well, we moved. We're back to a turn. Got to get a combat point. Draw a card. I drew Transference. And I'm just going to start rolling. Whoops. Dropping dice. Luckily, didn't go far that time. 1, 1, 3, 3, 6. Deal 5 damage.
I have a promo card, so for free I'm going to roll a die. And on any other outcome, draw one. So I'm just going to get a different card.
Cool. That's what I got as well. I kind of want to go for more 6s, but it's kind of risky. Probably just power up. We'll get a lot of attack power here. Oh.
Yahtzee!
You're gonna roll a natural ultimate?
I mean, it's too easy for Scarlett Johansson.
Oof, that was close. I could
Do we need to use an ultimate on a bot?
probably not.
I mean,
I could increase it to a 5, but that's the best I could do. Well, since you did that, I mean, I'm gonna go for him too now. So
might as well. It's kind of fun.
It is.
So I gain agility, but my stack is maxed out. Deal 6 undefendable damage. The only way I can use that damage is if I spend a momentum to add range to my attack. Correct?
That's right.
But I get to add 1 damage per ability upgrade I have in play. I have 2 ability upgrades in play. Do I not? I do. 1, 2.
Yeah.
So I would do 8 undefendable damage.
Oh man, I went after the excuse me, the 6s as well, and I don't think I can activate an attack, which is
what do you need? I've got a card. You or a chosen teammate may reroll up to 2 dice, or a chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt of up to 5.
How much combat points do that
They
cost?
both cost 1. I've got 4. I'm rich in combat.
Yeah, if you don't mind using one of those, I'll
What one do you want? 2 dice or up to 5?
Probably up to 5. I'll just reroll all 3 of those. Well, no. I'll leave 1. Do the 2.
Try again.
Okay, here we go.
Discarded. And money.
Man, I'm such a bad roller.
Didn't work. Do we need to spend another?
I can I can do combo.
You could do spider reflexes. No, you couldn't. Never mind.
So I think I'm okay. I'm just gonna do combo. You're first this time, so I should have given you that. So I'll do combo after you do your stuff.
Okay, so I gain agility. I'm maxed out on agility currently, so it doesn't matter. Deal 6 undefendable damage. Add 1 damage per ability upgrade. I have 2, so I'm at 8 damage. If you have at least 2 ability upgrades, 1, 2, gain 1 combat point. So, boom. Spending momentum.
You should probably attack one of the
Yeah, tell me who to attack.
the other 2, since my attack will do last, and I'll just take out that guy.
Okay.
Your time bomb probably was supposed to do something to him that
Oh,
we
yeah, yeah.
forgot. Where's time bomb?
During their upkeep phase, a player afflicted with this token must roll 1 dice.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, roll that 1 die. We should have done that at the start of their attack.
Basically, this is the bot rolling the dice, trying to save his own life.
Yeah.
And if he gets a 1 to 5, I advance the time bomb. If he gets a 6, he gets to remove it.
Cool. So this just flips the other side.
Yeah, so it's closer to exploding.
So that was from last turn. So he'll do that again in a second. Well, he would, but he's gonna be dead, so it probably didn't matter.
All right. So who do we want to attack here?
Either one, probably.
Okay. So yeah, let's just attack the crab bot. Why not?
Crab bot.
8, so he's gonna go to a 4.
Nice.
A lot of baton hits.
Okay, and then my attack is deal 5 damage and gain combo. I have to use the momentum in order to make my attack ranged. Okay. I said this was easy and then I can't do it. I will just get rid of this guy for us, probably. And put that on him and get some momentum. You should take them both, first player.
Oh, shoot. Did I get to decide that? Because
Yeah.
I have 4 momentum. Let's go.
Okay. Now I think our turns are done unless you're gonna discard down to 6. You could play main phase cards.
Do you have any status effects?
Not bad ones, just my own good ones.
Okay. Nope, I'm good.
Me as well. All right, I'll roll for them. They would have an upkeep phase. This is where we should have rolled for a time bomb last turn, but that guy's dead, so I can probably give you that time bomb back, actually. All right. So, hey, I didn't get laser.
Dang, they'd be slapping us if we were anywhere in the vicinity.
That's true. Yeah, if we were up there, we'd be getting really hurt. So we're kind of burning a lot of momentum to make sure that we're staying away, but I think it's been smart. On the boss fight, you'll see you usually don't have space to hide away from them. So I'm guessing they want you to do that here a little bit. Anyway, so I don't think anything really happens because neither of them are in range. No laser. So we're just at the crisis clock, which moves 2. The crab's ability is 2 collateral damage to all heroes. Once per undefeated dude. But they're not in range like they haven't been, so is he way up there? Cool. Back to us and movement. Time to get up in their faces. Do you want the momentum and the combat point up there? We might be able to do it.
Yeah, at least one of us should go for the momentum.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll
You've got this.
Cool.
I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay.
And I gain a combat point up to 5. And a card. Ooh. Okay. And I'm going to actually upgrade
Your passive.
my passive,
Wow.
which is kind of cool.
That is cool.
And every time I upgrade a lot of my other abilities, that's what Black Widow, it seems like she's all about, is you want to upgrade as many of these areas as you can, and then everything be working better.
Yeah.
But I have to spend 2 combat points to do so. That turns to Red Room Training 2. 1, 2. So now I'm down to 3. Whenever you play an ability upgrade card, so whenever I use anything I've upgraded, correct?
Yeah.
I draw one, or is it whenever I upgrade?
I think it's whenever you upgrade. And that's how I would read that.
Yeah, I think you're correct. So if I do any more upgrades, I get to draw a card.
Yep.
You may play ability upgrades during any roll phase. If you have at least 5 ability upgrades in play, add 1 damage to all of your attacks. I'm at 3. So.
Cool.
I might never get there, but.
Hey, you might by the time we get to the end. Okay. We moved. We're back to attacking, I think, because I think we already drew our cards and stuff. All right. Well, I don't need a crazy attack, to be honest.
What do I got here? 11566.
11255. I don't know. We'll probably just...
I'm also gonna spend 2 combat points to draw 3 cards. I can have up to 7 in a turn. I just have to discard down by the end of the turn, right?
Yeah, I think you can have even more than 7.
Okay, so I'm spending 2 to draw 3, just in hopes that I get more upgrades.
Cool.
So this goes down to 1. And I'm gonna draw 3 cards here. I got 1.
Nice.
We got 2. Oh shoot! And now I'm out of combat points, but chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt. Okay. I don't really have enough points to do any of these upgrades yet, but I've got them.
Yep. They are ready for you.
And I don't know. What are you gonna do? Who are you attacking?
I'll probably just attack the crab next to me for 6 damage, just so I don't have to spend momentum. And then the other guy can't hit me anyway, so
I'm gonna reroll everything except my 2 eyes. Ooh.
you got infiltrate. What's that do?
But do I want Widow's
Oh.
Gauntlet? I do want Widow's Gauntlet a lot, but I need to get an X in order to do so, and I'm just
Got a 50-50 chance, I think, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna happen. Told you.
Nice.
Ugh. Okay. So I'm using Widow's Gauntlet to gain a CP up to 2.
That's a nice one.
And then deal 7 damage. Add 1 damage per ability upgrade you have in play. I have 3, so I'm hitting 10 damage.
Nice. And 1 momentum to make it a...
And yeah,
and
1
I would
momentum.
go first, I guess, but that guy killed him. Put this here. Get 2 momentum. I'll give you both of them, to be honest. And then...
so I'm back up to 5.
and then you'd have to spend 1. Or
I
did you
just
just spend
did,
it? Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool.
So you can
then
just
you
take
did
the
10.
10 off of him, yeah.
I think the 3 technically is supposed to go first, since it's the shield.
Oh.
So 3 and then 7, so he'd be at 4. I think we have a 4 right here, so we're good.
Wonderful.
Okay. Then any other main phase stuff you want to do? I don't think I do.
I'm just going to spend 2 combat points and upgrade another attack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I think I can just do that in any roll.
I think I will as well, actually. Here, upgrade combo. That way I'm a little ready for a Doc Ock. And okay, now we're back to that. He doesn't have a status effect, so we don't need to worry about that. But they do need to roll. I'll let you do the honors, Devin. Wow.
Whoa.
That was pretty intense. Hey, no 6. He does activate, but nobody is next to him for his melee attack, so I think we're all right. Crisis clock moves twice, which will actually gain him shield.
Oh, nice.
Not too bad. All right, back here. I keep forgetting this, but passing the first player token to you. And then we're moving. You should get up there and get that combat point.
Yeah, I will do that.
Then we're back to our turns where we'll get another combat point. Well, you
I'm
will.
gonna go to 2 then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then I will upgrade my infiltrate to infiltrate 2, and that is 5 upgrades.
Nice.
And I have to spend all my points to do so.
Those 6s, they will tempt you. Dang it. Well, I can do a web shot.
Risk it for the biscuit didn't work. What do I got? 1, 2, 5, 6, 6. I got 2 eyes. Okay, so I have 2 eyes in this. I could just infiltrate 2, gain agility, inflict time bomb, then advance all time bomb tokens. We're destroying the bot so fast the time bomb's not doing anything for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually have spy game as well. Gain covert ops. I already have the max amount and agility. Deal 6 undefendable damage. So that's what I'll do. But you would need to hit him once.
I will hit him, and I'll probably combo into killing him.
Okay, so he goes to. Oh wait. He's just dead actually because I'm doing spy game. I don't need to do any of the weird stuff at the beginning. But 6 undefendable. I'm right next to him. Don't have to spend a momentum. And if I have at least 5 ability upgrades, add 1 damage to all of your attacks. So he's actually taking
you got
7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just got him. So I don't have to spend my momentum to do
Yes.
anything extra.
He's gonzo.
All right. He's gone. We got a couple momentum. How are we going to split that?
You get both.
Your Honor. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
What a just and righteous ruler.
It's crazy.
All right. And then we're rolling defense or the minions. What's the word? The enemy dice because the laser can't be destroyed. So he's still here. Only thing that can still hurt us before we exit in just a second. Oh, shoot. Nice roll. All right. And then we would start our turn transferring this, moving to the exit. And I believe we have finished this first phase of this fight. So it says main objective is you defeat all the bots, then move all the heroes through the exit, or defeat all the henchmen. I guess that would have happened last turn before we maybe rolled for the laser, but luckily that worked out. If you complete the main objective, distribute 6 health and 3 momentum, and we did it perfect by defeating all the henchmen, so we get 12 health and 6 momentum. How much health do you have? So we're both at 24. Maybe we just both go back up to 30.
Yeah.
And then for 6 momentum, I have 6 and you have 5. Maybe you take 4 and I'll take 3.
I go to 9 momentum. I feel overpowered.
Or wait, I would take 2. So I go to 8. Yeah. You're taking, yeah. That's math. I can math. All right. And then 30. Yeah, I feel like we're just too good for this mission.
Oh, man.
Okay. Now that we've completed this, I just want to make sure I don't mess anything up. So we go here to mission setup. It says side 2, perform steps 7 to 11 from above, ignoring step 12. So we're going to flip this board over and set up for the other side. I might do a cut here just in case this takes a few seconds. So if we cut, just know that that's why, and I'm dropping stuff again. So we'll be right back, most likely. All right, we're back. We got we're gonna put boost tokens here, I think, like it asks you to, doesn't it tell you to? Oh yeah, 7 to 10. We'll do them in the right order though. So place your pawn near the map. We're doing that. All right, we got pawns by the map. Roll 1 die or first we'll both roll a die to determine the start player. Yeah, Devin starting. Here you go, Your Honor. Then roll 1 more die to see where the crisis clock will start. 1, 2. Okay. Randomly place boost tiles face up in these spots. You'll notice there are only spots directly surrounding him, so we can't really
You can't cheese him with
keep
range.
our distance with range. Yeah.
The bot lobby has ended, literally.
Yeah.
It's a real player now.
Mm-hmm.
So you just chose those at random, just in your hands, and put them out without looking.
That's right. Yep. And I'm going to take this stack of them because some more are going to come out
I've got a bunch
face down. And some of them we've already looked at, so I'm going to try and keep this stack here of ones we haven't seen yet. So, okay. All right, so we did that. Perform any scenario-specific instructions. I don't see any We win if Doc Ock's health is reduced to 0. He is captured and the nation's treasures are returned. Whew, that sounds nice.
Oh my gosh. It's going to be so amazing.
Okay. On the boss fight goes fairly similarly, except he will, just as like a brief teach here, he will be putting down critical tokens, which are basically these face down. And it would go like this. And then when you move there, you take the entire stack. You get the face up one, and then the face down one you put on your health bar to note that you're about to take a critical hit next time you're hit. The critical, you can see here, depending on which attack it is that hits you, will either inflict bleed, burn, or 3 extra damage. Then you get to flip it over, and you get the bonus. Those will be distributed, I think, based on the red dice that he rolls. So depending on what number are on the red dice is where those more critical tokens will be. And no matter how many of those critical tokens you have, you only apply the critical thing a single time. So we basically just need to get him down to 0 before he kills one of us. Any questions, Devin?
If one of us dies, we lose?
That's right.
Oh, shoot. Okay. Good thing we were being kind with our stuff.
Yeah, that's true. And we both have an ally. So I'm still feeling good about this, but I don't know exactly how it's going to go. So we'll just, we'll go for it. Here we go. We're back to turn phases. So we're going to move, collect any tiles that we move to. I don't know where to move to first. Oh, I guess I do need to take this out. That was an example. I kind of want the combat point, but you don't. You probably need it. I think I'll probably just take some extra health. I'm just going to come over here. Take some extra health. So I'm at 32. You can only ever have a cap of 10 more health than you started with. So our cap is 40.
How'd you get 2 more?
I moved here and took this 2 health boost token.
I would like to go to the car. I think. I don't know. Sure.
Cool.
I'm going to get a card.
Yep.
So a combat point and a card.
Yeah. Problem is I have 7 cards now. I'll probably just upgrade punch here, which does a stronger punch attack. And I'm gonna start rolling. Oh, I got a small straight.
Had a boy. I'm going to
roll
kick off this boss fight by using one of my covert ops. I'm going to spend it back down here and put an ability upgrade from your hand in play. If I don't have
terrible
one.
rolling.
I can look at the top 3 cards of my deck as well to see if one of them is an ability upgrade. It is.
Nice.
And so
put them back in any order.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'll get that ability soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Just figured I might as well spend them. They've been sitting on me forever.
Yeah, so you actually didn't want to draw one. Because if you don't draw one, then you may reveal these cards and search your deck for an ability upgrade. Show it to your opponent.
And then it goes right in your hand. So I was unlucky that there was one.
Yeah, that's all right. You got to at least put it in an order that you want.
All right, so it's roll time.
Yep.
All right. We got here. We got a 1, 1, 2, 4, 6. No straights. Not really going for straights. J2. Roll these 4. Have you done 3 rolls already?
Yeah, I'm already done.
Well, I at least have covert mission. We'll see if I get an eye. I did.
Oh, heck yeah.
So I have either one of these.
Yep.
I think I want to do Widow's Gauntlet 2 for the CP that I gain.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to 2 CP and then deal 7 damage, which is 8 because I have 5 ability upgrades on my board.
And you're adding 1.
So it's 13.
13, baby.
Really? Add 1 damage per ability upgrade you have in play. And this always just applies as a passive.
I think so, yeah.
So 8 plus 5 is 13.
Yeah, I think you're...
Oh, Doc Ock, he's taking it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He does retaliate, so he'll deal 1 undefendable damage back to you.
Okay, and I just got this card. Play only after being attacked. Roll 2 dice. On eyeball, gain 1. On red, prevent half incoming damage. Round it up.
I wonder...
Can I not do that on undefendable?
I think you could on undefendable. I just don't know if his defense counts as an attack.
Oh, good. Yeah, good point.
But when he does one of those to you, I think you could.
I'll wait.
So you just take down 1 damage, yeah.
Oh, man. If I keep hitting him by 13 and he hits me by 1, this is not good for him.
Yeah, he's going to go pretty quick. Well, we'll see. I don't know what the Crisis Croc is about. Crisis Clock is about to do to us. But you can drop him by 13. Oof. And then I will go. I got my small straight, which is just 5 damage. And I inflict webbed. So we'll put just a big old web right on his face. And webbed gives him 2 undefendable damage as an isolated source of damage. So he'll take 2 more damage, and the next attack that's done to him is undefendable. So he wouldn't get to do that back. Basically.
Do I need to take health away from him?
Yes, 7.
Oh man, yeah, yeah. 25. So yeah, in 1 turn he just went down 20 health.
Yeah,
I went down 1 health. Did you even get hit?
Yes, I need to go down as well. Whoop. Okay, let me just make sure I don't miss anything about his section. When a boss attacks, roll the enemy dice. I guess we could finish our phase. I have more than 7 or 6 cards, so I do need to discard 1. Well, actually, no, I won't. I'm going to play this one, Ambush, with my attack. It's an attack modifier. Discard invisibility to add 3 damage to an attack. So that would have hurt him 3 more.
Oh, wow.
1, 2, 3.
He's thriving. Half of his health gone in 1 turn.
I'm back to being at an okay card limit. Okay, now, when the boss attacks, roll the enemy dice once. Use the same quantity and type of enemy dice gathered during setup. Then proceed as follows. So roll those first.
All 5?
Yeah. See what he gets. He got... Oh, he didn't get that 4 or 5 symbol, so he got Rapid Slash. As we look at the left one, because it's the best, he didn't get that symbol or that symbol, so... Rapid Slash, we can alter his dice if we want. I don't know that I want to.
I don't want to either. I kind of like that.
It says for each red die, place a face down boost tile on the numbered space that matches the dice value. So for the 1 and the 6. So we're going to take 2 of these. One's going to go here, making a stack. And one's going to go underneath you. Was that 6? Yeah, underneath you. You don't get it yet. It's just there. So that's where his critical markers are going. Then compare the enemy dice roll to the boss's attacks from left to right. We did that. Activate the first offensive ability. The activated offensive ability adds its critical effect against each attacked hero who is standing on a face down boost tile or who has 1 or more on their health dial. So he's actually going to critical hit you because you're standing on a spot.
So I take that token to my character for now?
I don't think you get... Yeah, that one is not in your possession. It just happens to be where he decided to focus this turn.
Okay, but if I would have landed on that
earlier, then it would have been on your health meter.
Okay.
And then you would have been able to flip it over. So, anyways, he's doing this attack. It's multi-striker. All of his are. They attack all of us. It's melee. We're all within melee range. Deal 4 undefendable damage. And then to you, he's also inflicting 2 bleed.
Which is going to be something up here.
Yeah, it's this like hand one. Yeah.
Bleeding.
Okay. And then 4 undefendable damage. I got rid of my invisibility, so I can't go from 31 to 27.
And play only after being attacked. I'm going to roll 2 dice. On eyeball, gain CP. So I do get 1 CP. I don't prevent any incoming damage. That card's gone.
Yep.
So
Hey, you got some CP. Okay. Yeah, it's actually not too different, other than he does the critical attacks with the red dice. I was wondering why there were 2 dice that were a different color.
yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. I wonder if all the boss fights then just have the 6 hexes surrounding him. We'll see when we get to the other ones. All right. We're back to us and movement. You might want to move to the remove 1 status effect token from yourself.
Yeah, I'm down. Ta-da.
I'm going to move to CP here. Get a combat point.
I still have bleed on me, but only 1.
Yeah.
So maybe it's not as intense.
Yeah, let's see. I forget what all of them do, but they do have a nice chart here on the back of the rulebook.
Oh, wow.
Bleed. Negative status effect. A player afflicted with this token must roll 1 die during their upkeep phase. On a 1 to 4, they're dealt 1 damage. On a 5 to 6, remove the token. The most you can have stacked on you is 2. So you probably would have been bleeding twice and had to roll twice. But now you only have to roll once.
So I have to roll once, and what happens?
If you get a 5 or 6, then you healed your bleeding. If you get a 1 to 4, you take a damage.
Oh, that's not that bad.
You're still bleeding.
I'm still bleeding. Okay, so that stays on me for now.
That's right.
And we'll continue to do that at the beginning of every turn until that is removed.
Yep. Okay, then we're doing our turn like normal. Combat points, drawing cards. And I could remove that status effect if you don't. But it would cost me 2 CP. I don't know.
I'm good.
I don't know.
I've got agility to dodge attacks as well. Like, I got all sorts of ish.
I don't have too much, so I'm just going to roll. Oh, wait. Sorry, we forgot one thing. We forgot to do the crisis clock, which we would have done right before you did your inflicting. Well, actually, right before we moved. So crisis clock goes boom, boom. Goes through that one and that one. Recover. So he's going to gain a shield and remove 2 random negative status effects from himself. Oh, so he's no longer webbed, which is a bummer. So he gets shield. I'm just going to put that on his health token. Then that one, gear up, roll 1 die per hero, gain another shield for each orange symbol rolled. So roll 2 of his dice, Devin. Okay, so each turn he's beefing up as well. He got 1, so he'll get 1 more shield. So he has 6 shield this time.
Oh, wow. Okay. He's going to need it.
Yeah, probably true. Okay. Now we would have moved, taken our stuff that we took. You would have rolled for your bleed, which you did. And now we're doing our turns. So just forgot that. I have combo, so I might get a double smack him here, which will be nice. And move his dice. So. Ooh, we got those 6s. Just tempting you. Going for it.
I'm going to increase my baton strike, so you know.
Oh my gosh.
It cost me 1.
Luckily, even though I didn't get another red, I got 3, 4, 5. So small straight has been got. Let's see if I can get the large. Darn. Wait.
Should we have done defensive rolls? No, because it was undefendable.
It was undefendable. That's right.
Okay.
I am going to use 1 CP to play Tip It, which lets me tip this to a 2.
Oh, wow. Look at you go.
So now I got that large straight.
And you're first player this
And
turn.
yeah, that's
right. So the great minds think
Look
alike.
at that token.
Okay, so I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Can we get a 5 for funsies?
It's close. I could
Hold on, I got another roll. Maybe I should have waited, but I didn't. I got 3 eyes. Ugh. Yeah. I got the same attack as last time. He's gonna get wrecked.
That is a good one.
And I've upgraded another card.
So it's gonna be 14 instead of 13. Cool.
And I get a CP. But you go first, and I'll do my
I go
stuff.
first. I've got a large straight, so I draw a card. I deal 8 damage, which will take all of his shield, boom, 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 and 2 more. And then I inflict webbed, which, wabam, gives him 2 more damage.
Instantly?
Yeah, instantly and undefendable. But the main attack I did wasn't undefendable, so he is hitting me back for 1. So I'll go down to 26. I'm gonna, I'll save combo. We'll do it next turn, I guess. I don't want to kill him too fast.
Yeah, that's a good point. Good point. Let's see. Okay, so I'm doing Widow's Gauntlet 2 again. I gain a CP, which puts me to 3. And then deal 7, but that's actually 8. Add 1 per ability upgrade, which is 6, so 14. He's going to be at 4 health.
Nice. Hey, but he hit you back for 1.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, nice.
That guy's getting baton smacked right now.
Yeah, all those arms. He doesn't know what to do with the batons. All right. Now we're back to him. And actually, the next attack would have been undefendable because he's webbed, so you actually don't take your 1 damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you can put that back up to 25 or whatever it was.
I don't think I had lowered it yet.
Oh, okay. And now we're at him. He would roll for any status effects, of which he doesn't have any. Then, yeah, we're rolling all of his dice. Devin, take it away. See where
Come on, hit us hard. Does he have a Yahtzee?
I'm not a Yahtzee. I just think this roll is his strongest. He didn't get a 6. Hey, but he got laser strike.
And rapid slash?
No,
Or
he
can it
only
be
activates 1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So he, before we do that, he's going to put a boost token on spot 3 and 4. Wow. Well,
right where we are.
Right where both of us are.
Wow.
You told him to hit us hard. He listened.
Amazing.
Okay. And then he'll activate laser strike unless we want to mess with his dice. But I don't know that I actually can.
I don't know that I can either.
Yeah, I don't have a good die to do that. So, there you go. Laser strike is melee. He deals 9 damage to both of us, plus inflicts burn. Ooh, that sounds bad. I have 2 defense rolls that I could choose from.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You deal damage back to him, or I'm going to choose this one, Spider Sense. I get to roll 2 dice. If I get a 6, I prevent half of the damage rounded up. Oh. Didn't get a 6, but I'm going to play this card. Better D. A chosen player may perform an additional roll attempt during their defensive roll phase.
I've got that same card if you need to do it again.
Gonna get this 6, baby. Nope. Dang it.
I got you. Spend it.
Well, you probably shouldn't spend it on someone that's so terrible at rolling.
Yeah, get it together. Unreal, pal.
Oh, well, dang it. Okay.
Value of
I had a cool thing I was going to do with another card, but I just take all that damage. So that's 9 and burn.
Whew.
So I'll be at 17. And then when you grab yourself a burn in a second, just grab me one.
Okay, my defensive roll is to roll 4 dice. And here we are. I got a 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5. Deal 1 undefendable for every X. So that's 3. I prevent 1 damage per that.
You almost killed him.
Yeah, he's going to be 1 health.
That's funny. Burn is a pretty brutal status effect. I'll tell you about it in a minute.
I may reroll any of the dice. Okay. If I have at least 4 ability upgrades in play, you may reroll any of the dice. Should I just not do it so we don't kill him yet?
Yeah, let's do one more turn, probably.
Okay. So I won't do that. And then, can I just use agility and like not take some of this damage? How much damage is he doing? Because I got 2 agility on me, so I can spend 1, right?
Yeah.
And when a player with this token receives damage, they may spend it and roll 1 die. If the outcome is 1 to 3, prevent half incoming damage rounded up. So,
hopefully you're a better roller than I was.
1 to 3.
That's exactly what I just tried.
Yup. Yup. Yeah. Okay.
Let me see. No, I can't help.
Yeah, I don't have anything. So, how much is he hitting me for?
9.
9 undefendable and fire.
Well, it is 9 defendable. That you just rolled your
Defense,
right?
Yeah. But I get burnt too.
Mm-hmm.
You need a burn?
I do need a burn. We're both burned. His lasers burned us.
I'm on fire and bleeding.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this last turn he just beats us.
I know, even though we decided not to. Yeah. Okay. I think that was the boss's full turn. Yeah. Okay, now it's back to us. We're gonna beat him this round.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move. How much health you got? 15. I got
We need
17.
to do the crisis clock too.
Oh yeah, touche. Let's do that first. So 1, 2. Whoops, moving the whole board. 1, 2. So he grappled. He inflicts entangle on all heroes.
And that looks like
What's entangle do?
a whip. Oh, it's this one.
Entangle. A player afflicted with this token gets 1 fewer roll attempts during their next offensive roll phase.
That's
At the
not too-
conclusion of the roll phase, remove the token.
Yeah, not too devastating.
Yeah.
I've got 3 stats. So do you.
And then one of mine's good though.
Oh.
And then he does the hand, which is recover, gain a shield, and remove 2 negative status tokens from himself. Put that shield on him. Cool. I like the crisis clock. It's cool. All right, so now we're moving. Anywhere specific you want to move?
What's that +1?
Oh, an attack. Your attack will do 1 more
Oh.
damage. I believe.
I've already got that perk. I'll just go to the heart.
I'll go here then. Take both of those. It's face down. One goes here, so I'll get hit extra hard, but that's probably fine. And then we'll just put that there for a sec. Okay, and now we're in upkeep phase of our turns. Burn is a persistent effect that doesn't just go away, and it does 2 undefendable damage to you during upkeep. So take 2 damage, and it stays there. Entangle we'll worry about in a second. And now we are normal turn.
I
Draw a
have
card.
bleed as well. I can't
Oh, yeah.
remember what to do.
You need to roll 1 die. If you get a 5 or 6, it gets removed. 1 to 4, you're taking 1 damage for bleeding.
Taking 1 damage.
Okay, I drew a card. Took a combat point. I guess I should have passed this to you. Here you go. And now I'm going to start rolling, I think. Don't think there's a... How about this? I'm going to play Transference for 2 combat points. Transfer 1 status effect token from a player to another chosen player. Eat that. Burn.
What? He can just take... You can just give it to him?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Crazy. I have the same card.
That's funny. So I'm out of combat points. I'm really bad at rolling. It is really crazy. If I was able to roll... I'm going to try and get Wall Crawler here. I need this to be a 4 or a 5. 1 in 3 chance, baby. Didn't get it. Okay. Well, I can still do Punch. And deal 5 damage. Because I'm entangled, so I can't roll a 3rd time. We'll get rid of entangled now, but...
Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to purchase both of these cards and transfer my burn to him as well.
Wow.
And then a chosen opponent gains Time Bomb. On my Time Bomb, if I have at least 6 ability upgrades, I get to place it to the one side. So it's closer to exploding. So those are gone. Thrown away. I have 0 combat points.
Nice. I keep forgetting to use any momentum. You don't really gain momentum on this side, really, because there's no henchman.
I don't even know what to do with momentum.
We probably should be like using our allies and then buying new ones, but I haven't even tried to, and this boss hasn't been difficult enough to really warrant it.
Did you know Anya Taylor-Joy played her in a movie? In an X-Men movie?
I did not know that.
Yeah, she was magic. Yeah.
Crazy. I feel like I'm behind on the X-Men movies. I watched the first 3, like those first 3, but
yeah, I like X-Men. It's a unique thing.
It is. All right, I rolled. I think you're rolling.
Wait, so you're telling me on his next 3 attacks, since I have so much momentum, I could change one of the targets of a henchman's attack to a different henchman or no target?
Yeah,
is he considered
I don't think he's a henchman.
I was going to say,
I don't think you could do
overpowered.
that. Yeah.
But I could prevent all damage and ignore all effects from a single incoming attack.
Yep. For 2 momentum.
Multiple times. 4 times with all my momentum.
Yeah.
I'm unstoppable right now.
Professor X is a good one, it seems.
Okay, and I just collected so much momentum. You can tell it's the tutorial.
Yeah, you really can.
We have way too much stuff.
They didn't want us to lose this one.
Yeah, if we lost, I think you just return the game.
Yeah, you're not ready.
Okay, so my main phase. Here we go. 1, 1, 3, 3, 4. I mean, I am almost on my way to doing the exact same. I'm re-rolling every dice.
You only get 1 roll.
Oh, watch this. It's going to be Yahtzee, watch. If this is Yahtzee, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure our cousin, playing Dice Run with him once, he got a natural all 6s in a single roll.
Really?
Yeah. The odds of that are so low.
You know what else is epic? I re-rolled because I was so close to getting this attack. Re-rolled and got the whole attack.
Got the whole thing. Nice.
Okay, so I'm first. So I gain a CP for using Widow's Gauntlet 2. Deal 7 damage, which is 8, plus 14. Well, plus 6, 14. So he has negative 13. No, he has negative 10 health after taking his shield off.
Mm-hmm. And he hit you for 1 back.
Oh, man. So I'm at 14 and he's gone. So do you even have to do anything now?
No, I don't think so. I think that's just a W. It says you win. Doc Ock is captured and the nation's treasures are returned. So that was it for the tutorial mission of Dice Throne missions. Devin, I'm not usually a fan of dungeon crawl games where you're moving a character along a board, fighting enemies, and then fighting a boss. I prefer that in a video game. I'd rather have my board games be a Euro, which is more like mathy, and I'm like building up an engine and doing cool stuff on my own. It just feels too video game adjacent for me for some reason. But having said that, Dice Throne is one of my favorite games. I like the system. I think it's easy. Everyone I've introduced it to has really liked it. And I think that this is a lot simpler to set up for sure, and to play than most dungeon crawler games are. So I think this could be one that I like.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope that the dungeon section gets more fun in some of the other boss fights, because I would prefer to jump straight to the boss. Yeah. It was the only part that seemed scary, and it was intense.
I imagine on other missions. In fact, just when I was looking at all 20 of them during the unboxing, a couple of them are very different. Like one of them is just 2 bosses back to back. Boom, boom.
Oh, cool.
Instead of like so I hope they do some very different things as you go through. If there is like a way to standardize and up the difficulty on these lower difficulty missions, I'd probably do that too until we get to like difficulty 3 and 4 and 5. Because this was definitely a bit too easy.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, to be honest. The boss side of the card is just so much cooler, and he's got this big image of him, or him or her. And
just really quick, Devin, I'll show you the boss pictures of all of the...
Oh yeah, stay tuned. This is going to be amazing.
Villains. Again, if you want to see the full board, I show both sides on the unboxings, but we just did Doc Ock, got Mr. Sinister, Character I don't know, but name Sauron.
Oh, weird.
Claw.
Oh, cool.
Mystique. Sebastian Shaw. Again, don't really know who that is. Super Scroll. See the double? Nope. Kingpin. I like Kingpin. I love Mysterio.
I like Mysterio
So
a lot too.
Master Mold. Oops, this one we're flipped over for some reason. Magneto. Green Goblin. Onslaught.
MODOK,
Yeah,
that's funny.
MODOK.
You remember him from Ant-Man?
I haven't seen the latest Ant-Man yet.
No way.
Yeah.
You've gotta watch that.
Is it good?
I enjoyed it. I don't think too many people did. But...
Ultron. This is the one that's double boss, I think. Mordo and where's his picture? And Dormammu.
Huh.
Cool picture. I don't know who he is. Thanos. Scar. And Scarlet Witch.
Oh, really? Okay, so can you play Scarlet Witch against herself?
Oh, there you go. You probably could, I guess. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed it. I think we both had fun playing. I just I hope that you can scale the difficulty pretty well, because it was too easy. He did hit us pretty hard on one of those turns. And so I guess even for a level 1 mission, if he had had one other turn where he like activated this big one, that would have done 11 plus 3, 14 damage.
Yeah,
and I only have 15 left. So even for 11,
will get very hard
fast.
I mean, we did have allies, which would have saved me multiple times.
That's true. So it would have had to been scale it quite a bit. For you, Professor X seems a little overpowered, but
I almost prefer this over traditional dice throne.
It is a different feeling. It's kind of fun because you're a
It's kind of fun because it took a little bit of the mental toll off of me, because you were looking at my stuff, you noticed what I needed, and you're like, maybe you should go there, you'll get this, and that was nice. Because
it is sometimes nice to not be like just trying to crush the other person.
Yes. Yep.
Even though I do like Dice Throne 1-on-1, it's fun. But anyways, I think this will be a cool one. I had Dice Throne Adventures, but I felt like that one was too long. I mean, this did take us an hour and 45 minutes, but it was the first time we'd ever played. But I feel like on Dice Throne Adventures, it was like 90 minutes to get through the dungeon, because you were building the dungeon with different tiles as you like went along. And they were very cool fights, but it was so long. And then the second half you would do separately, which was the boss fight. And I feel like it was another hour to hour and a half. So I just felt like they were longer. So I like the time frame of these better as well. So anyways, that's Dice Throne missions. I'm very excited to continue to play through these. We did, I guess, finish a difficulty level 1 mission, so we would get to fill out the perk sheet. I'm guessing that we only get one like perk point. Let me see what it says here, because we haven't gotten this far before, obviously. It says, as you complete any mission, you will earn one of the following PP rewards. 0 points if you don't complete any side. 1 point if you complete both sides. 2 points if you complete both sides. 3 points if you complete sides 1 and 2, and the perfect reward listed on side 1. So we'll actually get 3 perk points.
And you can distribute them however you want in this section.
Column. Yep.
So you could do like this and these two to
That's
get
right.
3, or just 1 or 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you also get this one.
Yeah, that one comes no matter what. Game. But I think that is this card that tells you what you can do with your momentum.
Oh.
But once you've upgraded the other ones, it looks like they have more things that you can use your momentum for.
Oh, wow.
Which is cool.
That is cool.
Then you can also start New Game Plus, I guess.
So you can prestige in this, basically?
Yeah, basically.
Whoa.
So, and then you would leave your player board above this section, and then these abilities called feats down here you can actually use during the game, like to re-roll or whatever.
And
there are tokens that go in there. So.
Let us know if you want us to do New Game Plus, what characters we should play and against what bosses.
Yeah, that'd be fun. I would like to continue doing this, maybe even every week for a little bit. Just kind of, I'd like to play all the missions, see which ones are cool, which ones might be too easy, and we could maybe not play again or something. But it was very cool. I really enjoyed it. So thanks for watching this playthrough. First ever play of Marvel Dice Throne missions. Let me know in the comments if you've played Dice Throne. Marvel Dice Throne, they have a couple different seasons. If you've played Dice Throne Adventures, or if you just got this, Dice Throne missions, and are excited to play that too. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one here on Gaming Top Down. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching this video. As most of you know, Gaming Top Down is an independent endeavor. I don't accept money from publishers for previews or opinion-related content, but there are a few ways that you can support the channel and help me keep the lights on. Liking this video and subscribing to the channel helps me to grow. If you're thinking of getting a game that I covered in this video, please click the affiliate link in the description of this video. It helps to support me and doesn't add any cost to your purchase. I also do a weekly gaming podcast where I talk about the board games that I'm playing along with my brother. You can check that out on Apple's podcasts and on Spotify. And you can also get that podcast 3 days early over on our Patreon. You can follow the Patreon at patreon.com/supergamebrothers completely for free. But if you do support us over there, you get some extra perks like being able to write into the show, getting early access to the show, voting on the games that I'm going to cover and review, and lots of other fun stuff. Thanks so much for your support, for liking and commenting on my videos. You really are what helped keep the lights on for me. Thank you.